new to the channel, my name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twyla. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode.
So in this episode, we're in Aireys Inlet, and that is around, probably an hour and a half from Melbourne.
Yes, and the famous lighthouse is here from the old TV show Around the Twist. Have you ever felt like this? Strange things happening when you're going around the twist. Do you remember the song? The first place we arrived to is a brewery, so we're going to go here for lunch. It's been raining, but hopefully it has cleared and the sun is coming out and we can enjoy a beautiful lunch outside. So you can see the lighthouse right there, and I'll be heading up that this afternoon, so I'm pretty excited about that. All right, I've got a good car park, and we're heading into the brewery now. It's called Salt Brewery and Co. So it looks like they've got plenty of undercover seating as well as seating out in the sun when it's out. So yeah, no, it's a really nice outdoor area. Alright, so I've gone in and got the menu. So this is it here, if you want to have a pause and a read of the prices and the different things they've got to offer. Plus, I've got us a paddle of beers. This is pretty much all their main beers. So I've just got the most popular, and we're going to give these a taste. Okay, I'm going to start off with this one and give it a taste. We'll see what it tastes like. That's the information there on it. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, that's good. Yep, definitely like it. Nice and smooth, and tastes pretty good. All right, now we've got the Salt Paul Lager. We'll give that one a go. Try not to bore you with this. I'll try to get these tasting done really quick, but I better not drink too much, so I'm still driving. Oh, that's nice too. I'm liking all these. Now, I don't know if I like this one. It's an ale. We'll give it a go. We'll see what I think. All right, we'll give it a go. Yeah, it smells like floral. Yeah, no, not a fan of that one. Still drinkable, but not a fan of that one. Okay, this is the last one. I'm going to get Adam to taste this one.
What's this
All
one?
right, what do you reckon, Adam?
It's okay.
It's okay.
I think I prefer the first one.
Yeah, these two are our favourite.
And then this is, what's this, salt?
So we're going to have one of these each and just drink it anyway. But these are our favourite. Well, Twyla's happy. She's got her little spot. And Adam's just had a coffee brought out to him. So you're not doing the beers.
Cappuccino. I had a sip, but it's a bit cold.
Yeah. That means I get these two to myself. Yay. Twyla's not happy because we've got a little bird friend over here. Look at that view in the background as well. It looks amazing. So here's our meals, and I got the lamb shoulder, and it's on a bed of risotto. It looks so good. And then Adam's forgotten the name of his. But
I got a vegetarian pasta.
Oh, it's vegetarian pasta. It looks so nice, and it smells beautiful. And Twyla, what are you having? You gonna have some pasta? She'll have pasta. I know she will. Oh, she's got her treat. That's Twyla's treat. The meat is just falling apart. Look at this. Wow. This looks so great. And it is tasting beautiful. What about yours, Adam? How's yours tasting? Good?
Yeah, it's nice. It's not a runny sauce either. It's nice and creamy, and it's hot.
What a great way to start this episode. My stomach, it loved it. So now we're going to head over to the lighthouse where I've booked a ticket to go for a tour. You can do a self-guided tour, which I'm doing, or you can get an actual tour with a tour guide. Now, also I should let you know, the pub's been around for a while. It's been here since 1904. And just across the road, we did, when we were looking up where we're going to stay, which we're going to be staying at a Big 4, we saw this place. And Adam wanted us to go over and have a look at it. It's been fitted out. It's all retro. It looks so awesome. But I don't know if it's dog friendly. So we're going to go across the road and check it out. And we'll go in and we'll just ask if we can have a look around. And I might even show you their pool. The pool is amazing. So this is what the rooms look like. They're so cool. Look at these. They've all been done up. I can't take her inside, but if you stay here, send me a photo. This is what I wanted to come down and show you. Look at this. How cool does this look? Absolutely love it. If the weather was better, imagine getting this room. Room number 10, 9 and 8, look straight over the pool. What an awesome place. So Adam's gone inside now to find out if there's pet-friendly rooms. How'd you go?
No, they're not pet friendly.
Not pet-friendly?
No, so you're not well for this morning.
Oh, Twyla, we're going to have to come back without you one day. All right, Adam just spotted a really funky house. Look how cool this is. Look at that. Looks like something from a movie. Very interesting. It's private property and here we are filming it. All right, we're almost there. We're just at the bottom. Here we are. And that's where I'm going to be climbing up to. And I don't think they'll let Twyla in, but that's okay. Yeah, like I was saying earlier too, this is where they filmed Around the Twist, the TV show. So the first thing I'm going to take a look at this is really interesting. So this is Australia, this is Tassie. Obviously there's water through here. You know, this is Victoria. And they're saying it's so shallow through here. This is why they had so many shipwrecks back in the day. Hence why they needed the lighthouses to guide the way. And so this is basically through here. These are all the shipwrecks that happened. Look at them all. So many. All right, so this is the bottom of the lighthouse. And I'll be heading up there in a sec. They do have a little bit of a wall here with some pictures from the TV show Around the Twist, if you remember the show. And some of the actors, they've all been signed. And then also they've got this poster. You remember they lived in the show, and they had like a house and stuff, but that was filmed in the studio, not here. So I'm going to start heading up the stairs now. They've got information on the way up. So as we go, we'll see what we can find out. All right, so if you want to know how high it is, 34 metres high. A little bit more information there if you want to stop and have a read. All right, now let's head up. It's a little bit dark in here, but you can see it's quite pretty, these actual stairs themselves. The very first window. You've got these parts as well where you have to stand while people come past you because the stairs are quite narrow, so it's a good place to pass people. And they've got a few photos up here. Look at this. Look at the water coming over that ship. Unbelievable. Now that would be scary. There's a bit more light in this part so you can actually see the detail of the stairs themselves. It looks a lot nicer. A bit of gold up there. I'm about to head up there now. So we'll keep going up. To ask if we bring Twyla, they said no. And I can see why they'd be concerned to take your dog, just in case it fell. And also, we thought we could just take it in turns so Adam can come up after I come up. The information, so about the Great Ocean Road, was built by soldiers returning from the World War I. And starting in 1919. There we go. And unemployment was pretty down in Melbourne. Okay, now we're coming to us. Well, I think we've gone a couple of windows, but this is the first one I've seen that has a view of the water. Look how spectacular that looks. That's the way it frames it. Is absolutely stunning. Not even halfway, and I already feel like I've climbed pretty far. Look at this. I don't know if you can see down there. Look how far I've already come. I've still got quite a bit of way to go. This is that decorative gold bit that I saw before when I was looking up towards the top. All right, I'm to the top. That's the door to the outside. And here they tells you what all the flags mean. So they've got a few flags flying outside and they all have different meanings. All Alright, let's go through the last little bit. The stairs get very narrow here. And we're coming up right to the top. And there's outside. You can see there's stairs here that take you up. And that there, if you can see it, is the actual light itself. Look at that. All right, let's head outside and take a look. All right, I've made it to the top. It's probably going to be a little bit windy because I am outside and I'm right up in the air. And there are some amazing views up here. I'll take you around and I'll show you. You definitely don't want to be scared of heights if you come up here because it is pretty high up. All right, time to head down, and I did find out something else which is very interesting. The walls inside are not painted because the concrete needs to breathe. So, and I think that's why they say it, breathe. But yeah, that's why it's not painted in here. Back down with Twyla and Adam on the ground. How was it? Waiting for me.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was checked out the sides.
I was going to say, did you check it out down here?
There's a couple of points you can look at.
All right, we'll go down and have a look. If you're feeling a bit peckish after your walk up the lighthouse, they do have the tea rooms here, which do have outdoor seating, so you can bring your dog along, and they've got a little bit of parking here also. That definitely was probably one of the better lighthouses I've ever been to. I really enjoyed it. And the lady that was up the top, the information lady, which was fantastic, told me a lot about the actual lighthouse itself and learned quite a bit up there. And now we're back in the car and, well, in the van. And I thought we'd come down to the beach. But what we did do is where we pulled over, I can see an Airbnb that Adam and I have always wanted to go stay at, but yeah, can't afford it.
It's so expensive, I'm sure it is.
And if you've been on the Great Ocean Road, you would have seen this before, I'm sure. So this is it here, and it sits on a pillar, and it's all glass pretty much all the way around. And this is one of the Airbnbs they actually use quite a bit in their advertising for Airbnbs. But how interesting is that? All right, I'm going to jump out and find out what beach we've come to and show you the beach, and then we're probably going to head to the Big 4 where we're staying tonight. So look at this, doggy poo bags, that's a good sign, and it is a dog pet friendly off-lead area, and this beach is called the Fairhaven Beach, so that's the beach we're at. They do have a bin here also, so you can chuck your rubbish out, but this is it here. It looks like the water is right up, so hopefully I can get down there. Looks like it's a bit of a lookout here, if it hasn't all been washed away. Oh, look at this view. Imagine this on a summer's day, and that's the view that Airbnb, let me just stand up on this. That's the Airbnb there, and this is the view it gets. Look at this. And there are some other amazing houses here also, which I'll show you in a second. They look insane. They're like wooden houses, mansions, popping out of the tree line, or scrub line, I should say, because I am at the beach. But this is just beautiful. This is magic. I'm honestly thinking I really need to get up and go for a walk in the morning, because there's plenty of walking tracks. There's actually run on today, so there's people running along the tracks here. And it looks like a really nice track to run on. I won't be running, I'll be just walking. Now this is next to the Airbnb. Look at that house. That is awesome. And then there's that one there. There's another one there. I'm so jealous. Imagine living in one of those houses. I've got a feeling they're not houses. Got a feeling they're holiday houses. Or they could be Airbnbs. You never know. All right, made it to Big 4. All right, Twyla. Wait for Daddy to go get the keys. Now, tonight we thought we would get an ensuite site. I don't know if that's our site there. Handy if it is. So yeah, we thought we'd do that. Something different. All right, so we've got our site at Aireys Inlet, Great Ocean Road, Big 4. And we're all set up. Just getting himself organised, and Twyla is happy. It's raining a little bit now, but I'll show you our site. So this is our ensuite. We've got power, which I haven't plugged in yet, and I've just set up our awnings. We're going to cook out here tonight, something for dinner. They do have a couple of shops across the road, so we might go check them out. But before we do that, and whilst it's spitting and raining, to save Twyla getting wet, I thought I'll go do the park tour. So I'll show you around the big park just in case you want to come stay here. So welcome to Aireys Inlet, Great Ocean Road, Big 4. All right, so I thought I'd start at the front of the park. Firstly, we got the kids play equipment. They do have a jumping cushion, which is just over there. And then they've got a swimming pool. It's not in action at the moment, obviously, because it is the colder times of the year, but this is the swimming pool. They have so many different size cabins. There's a lot of cabins, plenty of powered sites, and I love the fact that they do have slabs here, which is awesome. And then like these guys over here, they got the ensuite site. This cabin over here looks like it's got the window open, so no one's there, so I'll show you inside one of their smaller cabins. So this is inside one of their smaller cabins. So it's got the shower, toilet, another bedroom. Now they've also got the kids' bikes here that they can have a go at and hire. They got undercover seating and chairs, tables, barbecues. So they've got 2 barbecues in this area. Oops, I just knocked over one of the chairs, got on me. And also they have a very large chessboard. Got the toilets, showers and toilets over here, and then the camp kitchen. We'll go check it out. All right, so this is their camp kitchen. Pretty cool. It's got everything you need, and what's even better is it's just across from where we're staying, which is right there. So we'll be able to do our dishes tonight in here. We're gonna have to fill our sink up. Down the back, they've got some larger sites here, all powered as well. And I think they got some unpowered down the back. And if you want to try your hand at some glamping, they got 2 glamping tents at the back. They look pretty cool. And I've just noticed that these glamping tents actually have a bath on the veranda. Look at this. How awesome is that? A couple of chairs. So this is what that looks like inside. That's pretty cool. It was only last week we were at the tiny homes exhibition, and they've got some tiny homes here too that you can hire out. They are pretty cool. You got the laundry, and just here is the dump point if you need to empty out. And then we've got the media room. Now, this is not dog friendly, this part, but inside here they have a air hockey table. How cool is that? And TV, chairs, lounges for the kids. And that's just us right there out the window. And of course, because we are staying here, you know it is pet friendly. And there is a lot of dogs here. And on the other side of the park, they've got longer vans pretty much all the way along the fence. So there's plenty of sites here. Lastly, I should take you into our actual ensuite and show you what you get in the ensuite. All right, so we're at E3 if you're wanting to know, and this is the shower that you get, and then around here you've got a bit more room. You got the sink, mirror, and your toilet. Well, there you have the Caravan Park. I was pretty impressed. I really like the Caravan Park, and now I thought we'll head across the road and check out what's there. So Adam's asleep, so we're not going across the road right now. But what I'm going to do is I've just got a text on my phone, so they've lit the communal fire. So I thought I'd sit here and do some editing and enjoy the fire. And these are the rest of the sites along the fence that are a lot longer. So I've come back to this. They're both still sleeping, but I think it's time to get them up so we can head across the road. Okay, Adam and Twyla are up again, so we're going to head to the shops finally. All right, because Adam had a sleep, we're a bit late, so everything's closed. They do have a shop here. They've got a gallery, by the looks of it, and a few restaurants up a bit further. And of course, Adam has to check out the prices of the houses around here, you know, because he's going to buy one. Not. I honestly thought there was only like one or two little cafes or something here. There's actually quite a few restaurants. Look, you got one here, one there, one there, one there. So there's quite a few different choices. So if you're staying across to the park, you can come in, book in and stay and eat across the road. Now there is a licensed general store here, petrol. So if you need anything, I don't know what time they're open to, but you've got that here. And lastly, you've got the post office and the pharmacy. So there you go, that's what's across the road. Oh, and you have this cafe here, which we might even come back to tomorrow morning. Now, I did bring something to make for dinner, and I've done something quite easy, so we could just go back and eat that. But now that Adam's seen all these restaurants, he's thinking maybe we should come out for dinner. So we're going to check out the Italian menu. I think it's an Italian restaurant. Just going to check out the menu and see what we think, and see if we can get a seat booked for outside underneath the heater.
The place is just pastas for lunch and takeaway meals at the moment. They just opened up a few days ago. So if you do come down here, they may be serving dinners.
I'm spewing. I really felt like pasta now.
Yeah, well, there's takeaway, but we don't want to do takeaway dinner tonight.
Nah, it looks like you're eating my cooking tonight.
Yeah,
well, we call this feeding time at the zoo. Hey, Twyla. Adam's just getting Twyla's dinner ready. Princess always eats first. Well, Twyla's happy. Since we're eating in now, I think I will let you know what we're about to eat. So I think we've done these on the channel before. We're doing Caesar wraps. So I've cooked up some chicken. I cooked this up at home this morning. I'm still going to warm it up. And I also cooked up some eggs, boiled some eggs, and I've cut them and sliced them. This just saves time, so I can just put it in the wrap and we can eat. The only thing I haven't cooked is the bacon. I thought I'll cook that up fresh. And then once I've cooked that up and it's hot, then I'll throw the chicken in, give it a warm up, and then we'll make our wraps ourselves. I've got some Caesar dressing. I've got some Parmesan, eggs, obviously, like I said, and then I've got some salad. And that's it. So that is going to be our dinner. Nice, quick and easy, and something with that warmer weather coming up. Too bad it's not warm tonight. You might want to do this. Right, I thought I'd just go across to the camp kitchen since it's so close and cook up the bacon and to warm up the chicken. But look at the sky behind me. Look at this. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. That sky looks so good. Look at that. It's been a while since I've seen a sky looking like that. All right, got the bacon cooking. Like I said, I've already cooked up the chicken, so I'm just going to warm that up. I'm back with the goods, both warmed up. Adam is putting his two together. He's going to make two. So he's finished them off, and now he's just got to put the what dressing is that to get? Oh, the Caesar dressing.
Was it Caesar? I forget.
Caesar.
We had it in the fridge.
I don't mind ranch either, but it is Caesar, actual Caesar dressing. Let's drizzle that on, roll them up, and that is dinner served. And it took no time at all, except for the fact that
you had to prep it.
I had to prep it, yes, at home before we came away. And also, I should mention why Adam's sitting down with his. I'm about to make mine. Twyla wants some right this minute. The TV is working without putting the antenna up, so I've just tuned it in. It's worked straight away. No antenna up. Perfect. Which we like, so then we don't have to worry about putting it down in the morning, because sometimes I have forgotten in the past. Definitely looking good and tasting fantastic. Twyla's still trying to get some off Adam. She doesn't stop trying, does she, Adam? Good morning. We had a fantastic sleep, but I'm up at 6 o'clock and Twyla decided she wanted to go to the bathroom. So I've got her out at the moment, but then I thought I'm going to head out for a walk. I'm just watching the sun come up and I can actually see the water now. I didn't see the water yesterday. You can see the water as well behind me. So I thought I'd take a walk before Adam and Twyla gets up, but Twyla's up with me, so she might come for a walk. I'm not sure. We'll see how she goes. All right, so Twyla has gone back to Adam. She's had her walk and her toilet run this morning. I've just seen the lighthouse in the background there, and I'm thinking that's where I'm going to walk to. I'm going to walk to the lighthouse. I'm going to see if the cafe is open there to get a coffee for the walk back. So let's do this. It's not too far. It's not too far. It's going to be a little bit of a walk. But I've got my walking app on so I can see how far it takes to walk to the lighthouse from the Big4 Caravan Park and back. I've just come across this sculpture. As you can see, it's a boat with a sail. And there is a sign over here. Let me show you this. So similar to what I saw in the lighthouse the other day about the shipwrecks. And it just says between 1836 and 1922 there was over 80 shipwrecks in this area, and these are some of them that happened here and the people that were lost and saved as well. So then on the back it's got some plans of the lighthouse, so Split Point Lighthouse, and it just shows you different things about it. It's very hard to see. I don't know if it's because it's so cold this morning and this is on metal. But yeah, so that's on the back. So a bit of history there. There is more on here, but again, it's all dirty, so it's very hard to read. But there you go. So that's just in front of that hotel that we looked at yesterday, or motel. And a lot of history about the shipwrecks around here. All right, I've managed to make it to the walking track that takes you straight there, which is the quickest way, which does not look like it is long at all. And check out some of these views on this walk. This is incredible. Oh, amazing. Don't know if you can get down there, but look at that. That'd be such a beautiful little bit of a beach to swim on. Absolutely stunning here. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I can see the lighthouse poking its head out. And then just over here, I found some birds. A few have flown away now. And then we've got a bit more of a view of the coastline now. All right, I've come to another lookout and I just worked out you can actually go down stairs down here. You got some people down there about to go surfing. And look at this. Those waves look pretty good. And that's what I was looking at the other day from the lighthouse, because you can see the lighthouse there. So this is the entry where I was saying that guys were down there about to go surfing, and this is the Aireys Inlet's step beach. I can understand why, because there's a lot of steps down there, and it just says you've got to be very careful. But yeah, there's the stairs there. All right, so I've made it to the cafe, but there's a sign on the door saying it's not open till 9 o'clock. So we'll keep going, and I should get my app out and see how long it's taken me to walk up to the lighthouse. It doesn't feel like it's taken long at all. Oh, it hasn't even been 2 kilometres. That's how close we are to the lighthouse. Okay, so I made it to the lighthouse, and I think I'm going to go do this walk now. So it's only 2.2 kilometres, so we'll head down there. Oh, it's stunning. There'll definitely be a lot of happy surfers out there today, so I'm just watching where I'm walking. All right, I've just come to another lookout, and just the waves are huge, and the roar of them. So look at them crashing. Loving this walk. I like it when you're walking through scrub and then all of a sudden at the end of the path you can see a little opening and you get closer and then it reveals you know, these beautiful views. So this is definitely what this walk is. I'll come to another entrance onto the beach, Table Rock, and then over here you can see the beach from this lookout. So you got the beach, there's someone with their dog over there, and then also you got this, I think it would be a lake or a river, I don't know, but that's there as well, which is quite nice. And then you've got toilets here as well. So all right, now I've come across a few more shops. Let me go across there and see if there's a cafe open. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any cafes open, but they do have a surf shop here. And also, it looks like they've got a pizza shop, a fish and chip shop, there's a little book shop, and like a gift shop. And then down the end, they've got mini golf. So if you've got your kids with you and want to play a round of mini golf, or you might just want to play some mini golf with your friends. I'm going a different way back, and I think there's a walk you can do around this, but somehow I think it flooded. But yeah, this looks beautiful. This is a part that I'm not looking forward to. Got 30 minutes to go, and it looks like we're going up a bit of an incline. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I'll be huffing and puffing after this. I made it back to the shops up across the road from the Big4 Caravan Park. A little bit of a hill that was, a little bit puffed out, but nothing a coffee won't fix. Well, this looks open, so let's go in and get a coffee. But I've got myself a coffee, we'll give that a go. And I've got myself just something tiny to nibble on. All right, this looks pretty good. Just what I need to start the day off. That is delicious. I think it's a Portuguese tart, really nice. And the coffee, fantastic. So these two are still sleeping away, and I'm going to look at my app. I think I'm happy with that. All right, Twyla and I are ready, had our showers, and the ensuite was just perfect. I didn't realise they had a heat lamp in there, so it made it even warmer whilst we're having our showers. And Adam's just locking up the van and locking all the doors, making sure that we... On the way here, we had to pull over because we left one of the cupboards open and everything fell out. So he's just doing checks. And I think we're just going to go back across the road and find some breakfast. Adam?
Good morning. Good afternoon. No, good morning.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. So we're going to go for breakfast at Mr. T and Me. All right, Twyla's settled in. And we've got a good spot park right at the front. And Adam's just brought out the menu. Let's have a look. Let's check this out. I'm going to have to really concentrate on this. Quite a bit on here. So just to let you know, there is plenty of seating in the sun out the back. We've chosen to sit here on the side of the building, just out of the way from the other dogs, because Twyla's not liking the other dogs. Well, no, what's your attitude problem, Twyla? And so we're just sitting here. It's quite nice. There's a nice little spot here. And then they've got indoor seating also. So if you haven't got your pooch with you and you want to stay warm, you can go in there. But hopefully you come when it's better weather. But the weather's not, like, I'm not complaining about the weather because we've got blue skies. So definitely not complaining about the weather. Just got some sunny side up eggs. Doesn't normally eat them this way. You forgot to tell them to cook at both sides. And then I've got this breakfast with like a breakfast roll, but it's got tomato on it. It's got some beetroot, so it's a little bit different. A little bit of salad. So I thought it was something, you know, a little bit different for breakfast today. But onion. Coffees have arrived, and Adam did something a little bit different this time. He's ordered them with honey.
Yeah, because they don't do sugar inside.
No, they don't do sugar. They do have this, I think that's brown sugar, but I don't know. Breakfast was delicious. Now we're going to head next door to the Eagle's Nest Fine Art Gallery. There are some sculptures and things you can look at out the front before you head in and check out the art inside. This place looks fantastic and the artwork looks amazing. I definitely think I found my favourite piece. What do you think of this? Oh, I love it. I can imagine that in Adam, my house. but I don't think we're in the space of buying artwork today. If you're looking for something to take home for a memory from this place, this is definitely a place to come. There is some beautiful bits of artwork here. Well, we really enjoyed that gallery. Now we've rocked up at the Bluff, which is about 8 minutes up the road, and we've got to head down. Hopefully Twyla is allowed to be here. We're not sure yet. We've parked up the top of the hill because it looks pretty packed with cars down the bottom. So let's walk down and see what this Bluff's all about. All right, so this is the Bluff. I think we just found out where all the surfers come to. There is literally about 50 of them, all out surfing. If you want to know about dogs, they can be here. So that is the times and the dates when they can be on lead and off lead. So I'm assuming that this is a Bluff here, but because it's low tide, you're not getting the effect of the water smashing up against it.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
All right, and to let you know too, we could have driven down. There's plenty of room to turn around at the bottom, and there's even bathrooms down here, so if you've got to get changed. We've come back to the shops where I was this morning to grab some fish and chips for lunch. All that walking on the beach has definitely made us hungry. This is the menu if you want to check it out. Whilst we wait for our chips to be ready and our fish, Adam's of course looking at real estate, and you can have this view.
Be a millionaire.
You can have this view for $1 million, and that's the view from the first level.
No, the second level.
Oh, the second level. Yes, so yeah, plenty of places for sale. Just need a couple of mil, and you'll be right. Adam's gone in to check out the bookshop, which is the one I saw earlier today, but now it's open, so maybe you'll get a book to read for on the road. Hey, Twyla, check this book out. If We Were Dogs. Well, we thought we'd drive 2 seconds up the road and get ourselves a view for lunch. So we've got the back doors open. Hopefully they stay open. It's a bit windy. And let's have some fish and chips. Okay, so Adam got some fish, lemon. I got a potato cake, minimum chips, and he got a scallop as well. Twyla's had a bit of a walk then before we head off home. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've enjoyed myself here. What about you, Adam?
Been nice. Weather's turned it on for us today, better than yesterday. Still windy, but it's good to see the sun.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to coming back up here and exploring more of these little beachside towns. Quite gorgeous, and especially in the nicer weather like today. All right, guys. Well, if you haven't already, make sure you go down and like and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. And until next Sunday at 5 p.m, we'll see you then. See you, guys.